guys, welcome back to the Gaymeboyz channel. My name is Tim, and today I'm doing a advent calendar and horror Funko Pops. So, you guys might have seen this in one of our recent hauls, which we will link above and below, but I kind of asked what you guys thought, like if we should do this before every video because we're doing the 13 days of Halloween, or if I should just make it a separate video. And you guys were kind of like, well, whatever you do, we want to see it. So I thought I would do this in one video, and then afterwards I will show you all of our horror Funko Pops. Yeah, a lot of you have been wanting to see a lot of our different collections, so why not just start with some horror Funko Pops. We did show our Halloween kind of Funko Pops, but they were like Disney-ish, you know. I think last year, I'll link that above and below, but this is 13 days of horror. And if you notice my shirt, I do have Michael Myers on here. It says, "Never give up with a rainbow." Found it at TJ Maxx. It was a very lovely find. But these are from Funko, and they are pocket pops. So every day has a different little mini character inside. So basically you were supposed to start doing this when we started uploading our 13 days. So the 19th? 18th? I think the 19th. But yeah, I'm excited. I see Lydia here. We actually don't have that Funko Pop. So there is a slip. Let's see. Oh, fun. It's like a whole experience. So it kind of looks like Vecna's thingy. And you open up and you have all the doors. And I haven't seen anyone do this, so I'm just gonna go like door by door, because why not? So number one, and they are in little mystery red bloody bags. So let's see who day number one is. Who is this? These are awesome size though. These are kind of like, they're bigger than Doorables but smaller than mystery minis. So these would go like really cool in like a Halloween Village or something like this. So I think this is the one movie on this that I haven't seen. So I believe this is from The Curse of La Llorona. Correct me if I'm wrong, but we'll see when we get further into it. But that's cool. I love how they did the veil, and then you could see her crying Lauren Conrad mascara tears. Have you guys seen this movie? Comment down below, because I might have to watch it if it's good, but it's still not one that I've heard of. Oh, and if you guys are wondering where Johnny is, he isn't the biggest fan of horror movies. He gets very scared, and a lot of times I'll have to watch movies by myself. So also let me know if you guys have a spouse or partner that doesn't like watching those kind of movies with you. Alright, second door, same red bag. Oh my god, I'm doing terrible. I don't know what this one is either. Is this, let's see. So they have like kind of options on the back. Oh dear. I think this is from the Lost Boys, which I've only seen once. Kind of looks like, what's that guy from Buffy? They're starting off with like not great ones. Maybe they like did worst to best. Come on, 3B. Don't make me seem like I'm a bad horror fan. Let's see. Okay, I know this one. So we have It from the movie It, or Pennywise is his name. And this is from the OG movie. This isn't the remake. So that's super fun. This movie scared the crap out of me when I was younger. This and Freddy 3, I think it was. The one with the waterbed. And he like comes out of the waterbed. Because I had a waterbed when I was younger. And I would always think like, oh my god, he's in it, he's gonna get me. But that's fun, I love it. Okay, starting to get better. Oh. Maybe I see what they did, but 13's not an even number. So maybe that guy was from that La Llorona movie too, because this one is from It as well. So this is the poor little kid that Pennywise gets in the beginning of the movie. That's a cool one. He has a stand. And he has this little paper airplane. I do like this. I actually don't have him as a real Funko. Did they make him as a full size? I'm gonna have to look at that. Okay, I could kind of see the pairing. Let's see if this is a continued trend. Alright, day number 5. Ooh, this bag's really long. Ooh, scary. So we have Annabelle, which Megan can totally probably kick her butt. I love her eyes. We do have a Funko of her. That's actually pretty cool. This isn't one of my favorite movies, but like she's so distinctive that I like it. And I think she would be by herself, right? I don't think there's any one that they would make from that movie besides her. Oh, yay! So we have Beetlejuice, and some people would argue that this is not a horror movie, that it's more a comedy, but I like these kind of movies. So like the Beetlejuice, the Craft, the ones that like aren't scary but are still classified as horror. And this is awesome. This is different than the Funko Pop that I have of him. So he's wearing a guide. So dirty, Jeez. Don't say it 3 times. Beetle Glass. George Glass. Alright, so I think I know what number 7's gonna be. If I'm correct, and I'm very excited if it is. Oh, what? Okay, this is kind of weird. This is actually really weird. Whose decision was this? So this is the live action remake of It? Like what? Why do we need 2 of these? That's kind of confusing. So this one is cool though because he has the red balloon. But, I mean, I prefer the original. So that's an interesting choice. I feel like they could have done a different movie. Because looking at all the names, like they could have cut out, obviously, the live action It. They could have cut out the La Llorona movie and maybe put in like Trick or Treat, like the Sam. Because that's not on there. They don't even have Halloween on here, I don't think. They only have Jason and Freddy. So let's see. I don't really look at this like too. I didn't really like research it. So next, door 8. Oh, fun. We have Reagan. So they actually just made a Funko Pop of this, like with her vomiting, which is pretty obscene. So this one is pretty much the regular Funko we have of her. Like you could see the vomit on her clothes, which is interesting. Glad they didn't make her with her head backwards, because that's uber creepy. That deserves a spot. The Exorcist is a classic. Alright, so door number 9. Uh-oh. I've actually never seen this movie either, but I want to. Looks kind of like really scary though. But I could do scary. So this is the nun. She looks real scary and crabby. This gives me like American Horror Story Jessica Lange vibes, but like when she's like really mad. You guys are gonna have to let me know if you like this movie down below. I will watch it. Probably I might have a horror movie night maybe the weekend of Halloween, because I did that during Friday the 13th and I only got through 3 movies. And on HBO Max, well I guess Max now, they have an entire catalog of literally all the movies, and The Nun is on there. We did watch Trick or Treat. They have all the Nightmare on Elm Streets and all of it. So, all right, door 10 already. And speaking of, so we have from Friday the 13th, we have Jason. This is a good one. He has his machete. And this is probably one of the later versions, right? Because he changed his mask quite a few times. So the back of him is really creepy. Ooh. See, that's a good one. When I think of horror movies, I think of movies like this. Alright, day 11. I'm going to try not to look, because you can kind of see through the bags. Uh-oh! This is a great one, too. So we have Freddy. I'm trying to look. Okay. So it is the same as like the regular Funko, but I feel like they didn't put enough burn marks on his face. That like, if you kind of look from here, it just looks like Indiana Jones or something. But when you look like up, you could see like the marks a little bit. And then he has his knife hands. I'm trying to remember if it's the later movies that he has both hands as like the scissors. Because on this one he only has one hand. Or did he only ever have one? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to binge those. Alright, day 12. We still don't have a Lydia, which I'm kind of getting nervous about. Oh my goodness, this one's massive. Oh, this is Lydia. Yay! I was looking for this regular Funko last week and like she's so expensive. I'm hoping that since Beetlejuice 2 is coming out, maybe they'll re-release some of them. So there's Lydia in her wedding dress. And look, they did her veil really nicely. And her hair. Teresa Giudice could never. Awesome, so we have one left. And looking at the box, should be a movie that we've already done. Unless it's The Lost Boys, because I still don't remember that movie. This is a weird one to end on. Like, I don't know what this is. I think this is Lost Boys. So I don't know if that second one we pulled is from Lost Boys. I would have maybe done Halloween, Trick or Treat, even Scream. Maybe like, they could have done Chucky. They could have done, what's that one movie? Yeah, let me know who this is down below. These were some fun options. There are like maybe 3 or 4 that I don't know what they are that I'm not gonna keep. but yeah, I'm glad they kind of did some pairings like Beetlejuice and Lydia, and they did 3 It's, which is weird. But yeah, that's fun. I would say my favorite actually is gonna be Lydia, and then my second would be the boy from It. I'm blanking on his name. It's not Ralphie. It's something with like a E at the end, like a Timmy or a Tommy or is it Tommy? It might be Tommy. Also, let me know that down below. And let me know what your favorite one I showed is. So now I'm going to get into our horror Funko Pops. So I'll show you where we display them, then I'll show you them up close. Okay, so that is the shelf that we dedicate to horror movies. We are missing a couple because they are in the living room, but I will show you those ones later. So these are kind of in the nice shelf. So first we have Reagan from The Exorcist. We have the Texas Chainsaw Massacre guy. We have Michael Myers. We have Jason. So they do look a little similar to the minis. You have Freddy Krueger. You have the guy from Hellraiser. Original It. You have Chucky and Tiffany. The Leprechaun, which, hey, Jennifer Aniston, she was in the first movie. Scream. You have the guy from Saw, and then you have an evil version of Trick or Treat Sam. And I just noticed that these kind of would be horror, I guess. So there's Frankenstein and his bride. Those are kind of horror, but not really. They're like light horror, but like fun. So those are all the Scooby-Doo ones. You have Edward Scissorhands, Annabelle, the guy from American Psycho, Hannibal Lecter. You have Carrie with all the blood on her. And this is one of our drag Funkos. This is from Psycho. And then these are kind of horror, so I'll just scan by these a little bit. So these are the ones from Rocky Horror Picture Show. And then we have some from American Horror Story. So actually, let me lift this up so you can see it better. Okay. So I kind of just do a little scan. But these are super fun. I love them all. And then I'll show you some of the ones we have out in our living room. So there is Sam, but like the cute version from Trick or Treat. And then we have some of the like robot things that are knitted. Wednesday and the Scream Guy. And then there's Dwight Schrute as a pumpkin. And then the last ones we have are Beetlejuice. So there's Beetlejuice. There's kind of like the car that looks like it. And then there are Barbara and what's his name from Beetlejuice. That was everything. Let me know what some of your favorites are below, if we're twins on anything. And of course, give this video a thumbs up. And I hope you guys have a happy Halloween. See you later. Bye.